Okay, YouTube, I'm back for the second time today. I told you I was going to do 2 reviews, so here's the second one, and I'm going to move right into it. I'm going to be reviewing Model Deep Invisible Part Wig, and it's called Espresso. Straight out of the pack, haven't done anything to it. So let's check her out. Hope you can, the color on my camera is okay for you guys. So it looks like we have the same thing going on with this one that I did in the very last video for latte that I'm wearing. I had to create a part here, as you can see in my previous video. Check out the video on latte, but it's the same type of deal with espresso. I can see right off the bat it has that monofilament type parting in it that it's supposed to look like a scalp, but it's to be kind of thin. So what I'm going to do right off the back, I already know, is cut this band off in the front as I did on latte to give me an actual part. And because as you can see, that band is blocking where the part starts, there's a band in front of it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And I'm going to remove 3 tracks from the back because I already know I'm going to have to do that for it to fit my head. And we will go from there. Other than that, I probably won't have to do much to espresso because of the curl pattern on her. As you can see, she's like a loose wave. Well, not so much, like a loose deep wave. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the band off of espresso. So stay tuned. Okay, so as you can see, I just want to show you what I'm doing again. I am going to cut right here in the front. I'm cutting that band right there, right up to the part where I see the part starting, which is maybe like a ½ inch, if that, a ¼ inch, that much. That's the band there. So I'm going to cut both sides of that band off. See, can you see where the part is? That's where the part starts. So I'm cutting that band off in the front so that the part will start right there. Do that to both sides. So I've cut off the band and the tracks in the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and tweeze out this part a little bit so it looks more realistic because it's too thin. So I'm gonna do some tweezing on this so it'll look like it's coming from my scalp. Okay, so I've tweezed her out, and I'm going to go ahead and pop her back on and fill her in with some pressed powder to match my scalp. And we'll go from there. Okay, I'm back with latte. She's okay. I'm going to add some pressed powder to this part. And then I'm going to brush her out because she has a lot of dead hair. Well, you know, shedding hair now that I have cut on her so much. So I have to fix that. So I'm just adding my pressed powder to my part to make it look more natural and make it blend into my scalp. Because it has, with that monofilament type deal going on, it has like that grayish look to it. And I'm probably just going to spray her a little bit with some water. Just because of the type of curl pattern she has. Because I don't want to brush her out and then she gets like super big and bushy. So to prevent that, I'll wet her a little bit before I brush her. Now, I'm going to tell you that I don't like the ends of this hair. So, I might just go ahead and snip a little bit here. What's it going to hurt if I cut it? It's not really going to hurt it. The color on this is really pretty. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but it's really pretty. So once it dries, it'll go right back into its same pattern. Right now, it just looks a little wet and wavy kind of, but once it dries, it'll be a-okay. So this is Latte. I'll swing around so you can see her from the back. Keep in mind, she is still wet, but she will still have the same pattern once she dries. I think she's pretty cute now that I have tailored her to my liking. Once again, I did cut the band off in the front of the unit. I removed 3 tracks from the back of the unit, and then also that part that's that they put in there, that fake part that they put in, is not lace. I just tweezed that out, added my pressed powder to make it look like it's coming from my scalp, and this is the end result. I also trimmed her down because she is wavy, but at the ends they were very straight, which looked a little crazy to me. So I just trimmed those ends on off and wet her down while I combed her out to get all the loose ends from me tweezing the part. To get those out, I wanted to wet it because sometimes when you comb out wavy or curly hair, it can expand it and make it bigger, and I didn't want that to happen. So the best way to avoid that is to wet your synthetic wigs when you're combing them out, if it's a wavy or curly pattern, and you won't have that expansion happen on you. So as you can see, the hair is beginning to dry. Synthetic hair dries so quickly, and the curl pattern is still intact. So let me know what you think about Espresso. And again, this is in the color OM99J, and I don't know, I think she's cute. So YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And until next time, work that hair.